Actual upsides to a mobile app, Sothan, excuse me? Also, that sounds like a good thing, right? Proof that you don't need good views or places to walk. Just go out and walk. Just need a reason to do it, right? Decent number on the number of miles. Don't overtake me, though. I all feel very, very bad. I'm currently in Lothlorien at the moment. Do you know what, though? Do you know what the best way to deforest the forest? Old-fashioned explosives. One thing we found yesterday while I was circling the island looking for quote-unquote interesting things is a hole in the floor that looks very susceptible to dynamite. Do you know why I know it looks susceptible to dynamite? Because it had a dynamite logo over it. I'm an expert. Whoa, I pressed that button and it just reduced the resolution in game to 1280 by... No, we're going. Still not much compared to most people. I'm fat as hell though, so it's a lot for me. Well, this is it, right? I was going to say this app isn't about comparing yourself to others, but you're probably comparing yourself to Frodo Half-Baggins or whatever his name is. It's a good app though, right? Even though Martin will spoil it for you wherever you go. Welcome to the stream anyway, regardless. Welcome in, everybody. Bear Sothan, how are we? The Forest. I'm so conflicted on this game. I'm ready to... I think I might be about to be accused of playing a game wrong. You're currently in the Barrows. What? So you've got all the way out of the Shire and through the Old Forest? Okay. We are on board the yacht. We are in the south. The last thing we did yesterday was an entire tour of the western shore to find interesting things. And one thing we did find is this tree up here, all alone. What kind of tree would you say that is? I don't know. It's tall and wide, but it's like a willow, but the leaves don't behave like a willow. I went all in on the prediction, you're not allowed to die now. Bear, don't say that. Promise I won't, Bear, I promise. It's a whomping willow. Under that tree, a wood tree. Merker, I forgot you were an arborist. Merker, welcome to the stream. Under that tree, there is some loose stones, and the game said you need dynamite to penetrate those stones. Now, I don't have any dynamite, but I found a lot of it previously in the cannibal camps. So what I'm going to do, I think, is we're going to keep, because I'm at the bottom now, look, we're going to keep going, following the coast, and we're going to map the coastline just so I can get a bit of context. And then we're going to work our way back up to about where my thumb is and then go back to the base and start thinking of where to go to potentially get ourselves some dynamite. I'd really rather it wasn't under the ground, but we might have to. Right. I'm facing west now, and my shadow is facing east. That means the sun's about to go down. Could I sleep on the yacht before I leave? It's a whomping willow, and under that is Sirius Black, apparently. Sothan, I actually get the reference now, thanks to being pestered to read them. This yacht's weird. What era would you say this yacht's from? It's like 70s, 80s maybe? It doesn't feel like a modern thing, does it? The microwave could have come from a different era, of course. Although there is this electric keycard shit, which I assume. Or is it a retinal scanner, maybe? It's also full of loot as well. I wonder if I can just get unlimited food by doing this. But there are Bibles, so I think this might have been missionaries. Is this like a second attempted missionary vessel? I'm with you, Bear. You've got to believe in Stubbler. You are bastards. You're bastards. I've died once in the last 3 streams, and you fucking turds have put 1 to 5k. I like the sound of this payout. It's a very risky investment, though, Bear. Oh, yeah, there's this as well. Question, everybody, question. Do these look like the same artist? Did Timmy find Megan's crayons? Or are these pictures not drawn by Timmy? Because that child... What gender would you say that child is? It could be both. It could be... Wait. Because the same child drew... I'm not assuming, I'm asking you to assume. It's your cancel, not mine. Azar, good morning. No, maybe. I was thinking maybe there's... Did the owners of the yacht come to the island and get their child kidnapped like I did? And if that's true, was it their child that's been drawing the drawings? Because the picture of the boarded up cave that was drawn by a child, which I can't access, had crucifixes all over it, as does the yacht. But what's this? I don't know what this is, but this has been, like, drawn a million times. It looks like a building of some description, but... Do you know what it looks like? For those that have the reference. It looks like this thing up here, by the way. It looks like a building from Zen in Half-Life. That's what it makes me think of. We've been talking about Satan like he's the worst thing ever. Maybe this is just has-been hotel video game. Wait, what's that reference? I'm going to wait until I can sleep, by the way. Then we're going to go back on our coast ride in the morning. Do I have any water to survive the night? No. I have got Timmy's toy, though. I can use Timmy's toy as a weapon. Maybe I can beat Timmy to death at the end of the game. No. Stop. Please let me sleep. Please. I don't want to eat until morning, just in case I blow the food. But I want to go on this boat ride. It's an animated musical series where hell is full of quirky LGBT people and heaven genocides them every year or so. What? That's got to be a recent thing, I'm sure. Alright. Can I attach the head that you found to it? Oh, I didn't realise it wasn't attached. Oops. I can bear, yeah. So I can remake Timmy's toy. I just need to find all the pieces. I wonder what significance that is. Maybe we find Timmy towards the end... and I need to, like, bait him out of some terrible hidey position. What if Timmy's become a cannibal, and this is the only thing that reminds him of his basic humanity? Okay, please let me sleep. Radway, good morning. That description is like mixing levels of swear words. Oh, cartoon, musical, quirky, LGBTQ, and genocide. You know, it sounds like a Twitch... Oh god, I'm going to freeze to death. Why am I wet inside the ship? I need to warm up. How do I warm up quickly? Food was not going to... warm up. Can I set a stick on fire? How do I set things on fire? Ooh, sticky explosives I can make. How do I make explosives? Now's not the time, Stubbler. Now's not the time. I'm going to freeze to death. Before the fucking prediction's finished. That was it, Right, equip. Does this warm you up? Yeah, I'm actually dying to the cold. Am I warming up? I am, okay. Whew, okay. Let me just get fully warm and I'm going to go to sleep. I don't know if I set my hand on fire or I died or I lost health because of the cold. A couple of years ago, I think. I imagine, if you imagine what a cartoon would be like if the average Tumblr user got a hold of Amazon money and you're about in the right ballpark. Low energy. Alright, I'm going to sleep and then we're going to eat in the morning. There we go. Good. So it's morning time now. Let's get something to eat before we leave. given that this place just regenerates snacks for some reason. There we go. Lovely. My stick went out. Bullshit. Just build a campfire on the couch. Yeah, I'll just set fire to all these pictures of... What are we assuming this thing is, then? These pictures. A building, right? Looks like a tower. Maybe that's what the devil's living in under the island. What's the plans for today? Well, Radware, I'm going to continue my boat ride of the south part of the island to look for interesting things, and then I'm going to eventually come back and try and blast through whatever that... Remember, there was like a thing to blast through on the island. Under the tree. In fact, didn't it just say I could make some explosives with tree sap? Sticky explosive. Oh, an explosive. So I need a watch, some alcohol, some money, I'm guessing that's what does the explosion, and some electrical parts. And some tape. Oh, imagine! Why is it flashing? It's not going to blow up, is it? I don't want it to blow up. Okay, I need to get used to this fucking... I'm going to blow up the whole world with this. Do we just go test this on the tree now? Team 1, if I blow myself up... I don't like this strategy for the prediction today. Somebody type prediction in Discord for me, by the way. I've got some plans, Radware, but I'm just going to go play with explosives briefly. I want to see what's under this tree. Somebody ruined that Team 1 party. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Not one bit. It looked like I needed dynamite to blast through this rock formation. But maybe I can just do it with some badly cobbled together explosives. Come on, Mr. Forrest. Let's go make a terrible decision. Do I still have the explosive? So that's why I've been collecting electrical components and stuff. Hey, I wonder how susceptible are cannibals to explosions? By the way, today, let me know if the game volume is too loud, because yesterday I noticed that the audio balancing in this game is dreadful. There were certain things that were stupid loud. Okay, cannibals. Lots of fucking cannibals. And I'm not painted red, am I? But if I need to, I can get on the boat and flee. Lads! Lads, fuck off. I need to blow up your tree. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. 12, welcome to the stream. There's a whiny voice that's louder than anything else. That's in your head. That's your essential personality coming through, 12. Fight it at all costs. Dougie, good morning. I've managed to build an explosive that I probably shouldn't be trusted with, and I'm going to go and use it on some rock formation under this tree. How are we both? Cannibals seem to have gone and headed back west. Should I maybe have built more than one of these explosives? Yeah, it's the spirit, Dougie. Yeah, man. Get involved in that prediction. I've noticed. No. Have they made effigies facing the tree? What if this tree's like holy to them or something? There was 3 people had 1 channel point on Team 1, Dougie. And you've swept in. That guy's got a shoe. What's through his teeth? Okay, that provided very little light. Good work, Stubler. Do they revere the tree, maybe? Right, I've cobbled together this explosive out of some alcohol and some electrical components and some teeth and some money. If this gets me killed, I'm going to need somebody, preferably Sothan, to take full blame. Oh God, it's prompting. Right, Team 1, I'm praying. Aqua, good evening. What if they come because of the explosion? I don't think it was that exciting. Seems quiet though. Oh, I thought that was the entrance to something. Old gun parts and old gun ammunition. This must be the flintlock that I had ruined for me by the crafting menu, look. Look. Combine 8 old gun parts to make a flintlock. Do we want guns in this game? Would guns in this game improve the feel of the game, or... I mean, you do get the combat shotgun in Subnautica, right? And that game didn't suffer. Aqua, are you well? Good evening. Our beautiful odds were ruined. So, Radway, you got involved. So, all of you that put 1 on, Bear, Azar, you've got ruined. Radway and Dougie chopped you. It's always greens that do the chopping, have you noticed? Just 20 more flintlock parts and you can make an M16. How many for the tactical nuke? Right then. Okay, I found some gun parts. That was not as exciting. I was expecting like a trail down or something. But I suppose that's what we're here to do, right? Let's go. Back on the ship on our tour of interesting things. They put 1k. Oh, so everybody actually upped their bets. Well, guess what, Team 1? It was wise to do, because I'm surviving today. Alright, good. Let's keep going then. I am currently at the very south of the map. I wonder if all of those things with the gun parts are marked by the... Hang on, why did somebody bury... Especially a flintlock. When did flintlocks stop being used? Yeah, no swimming today. Given the one thing that's killed me in the last, 7 hours was a shark. When did people last use flintlocks? Probably around the turn of the century, right? Late 1800s? In the 1800s. Early to mid-19th century. What, so they stopped being used in the mid-19th century? So we're talking at least from today, assuming this is set in 2025, which it isn't, but you know what I mean. We're looking at 175 years ago-ish. So were people coming here 175 years ago? As well as planes crashing in the modern era and stuff? Yeah, but in terms of bringing them to an island for survival purposes, Aqua, the enthusiasts using them now is a bit different to that, right? Hey, you know what I thought about? I just, along this coast, which I haven't visited in a while, I built that big SOS sign, didn't I, out of rock? What if there's been a rescue helicopter here this entire time? Houseboat today. To be fair, Coffeeton, that wouldn't actually be the worst idea, because I could save en route, right? I could build a bed in it, I'm assuming. It's a house. Coffeeton, good afternoon. Stop encouraging me to make a houseboat. You people are a bad influence on me. Gwynblade, good afternoon. I've got a flintlock pistol displayed over my bath with my halo energy source. And how many wives have you had as a result of it? free helicopter. They might have a fucking mobile phone on board. I can just ring up and say, I'm trapped. My son's been kidnapped. A houseboat would be helpful. Would it though? Because I'm about to end all journey necessary on the sea, right? Because I'm about halfway up the east coast now, I think. Unless I've vastly misjudged the size of the map. Okay, no, I'm still very much on the south coast. Okay, that's fine. I don't know the map. It's a big map. Leave me alone. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't know whether or not it would be worth going through all the extra effort to make a houseboat. Oh, game's tabbed out. Lovely. We all love it when that happens. Why did that happen? I think this is where I built the SOS sign. Wasn't it? On this beach somewhere? I built it in a rocky area because that's the best place to build SOS signs out of rocks. So one thing I noticed yesterday, while I've been doing my theorising about the devil, I noticed that there was a load of crashed containers on the western shore. Labelled with something therapeutics. What was the name again? Actually, don't answer that, because if all the people I know who played the game before answer it in 5 seconds, I'll know that it's worth sticking in the memory. And if that's true, then I'll know that it's more relevant than just a random name on some unremarkable containers. What was it? Can't remember the name. But if I find another map, yeah, I kind of hope I do, Radway, yeah. Stop reading into the mistakes I made. I'm keeping that in my back pocket, Gwynblade. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to use that. Sahara. You can see why I'd be hesitant to ask, though, right? Because if I said, what's the name of the company, and somebody who played the game before said, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. Then that is a sign that it's not relevant. Because if it was relevant and to do with Endgame, they would remember it, right? But if everybody that played the game before just went Sahara, I'd be like, maybe there's more to it. You know what I mean? Where the current one is just the central part on a 4x4 or 9x9 times the size of the current one. That is ideal scenario, Radway. Because this map seems, not in a bad way, but it seems small, which is making me think the most part of the game is not in the forest, but in the caves. Alright, now we're going north. I'm going to keep going north until I get to that. No, we need to go all the way north, don't we? We're mapping the island, Stubbler. Then once we've mapped the island, we're going to have to go back into the caves at some point. The company name was EA. As you can tell by the build quality. Actually, I should say this, for those that haven't been here, my current theory is that the reason why there's all this psychosis and fucking... Here's it right. Well, I'm speculating in circles. Cannibals on the island, right? Not only has our plane crashed here, and Timmy, obviously my son, being kidnapped, but also there are loads of old ships and boats that have crashed here in the past and the people have died. The cannibals have killed tens of thousands of people if the amount of skulls and corpses are anything to go by. But the cannibals revere, almost, humans. They set up, rituals and stuff with human corpses from whatever crash. There's also a yacht from, the 80s. There's tents from the modern era. It's all weird. But there is a heavy Christian element, because there's Bibles everywhere, and it seems like there was a group of missionaries that came to the island at some point And it feels to me like they were drawn very similar. Now, I think what this game is aiming towards is that there is some kind of dark magic energy bullshit underneath the island. Hence the sinkhole, right? Therefore, I am hoping... Not I'm hoping. Well, it would be cool that there is some demon that is drawing things here and corrupting them and turning them into cannibals or worse, tit monsters and sothans. Didn't you tell me yesterday that you couldn't get this boat to the sea? I built a new one, Radway, yeah. The one I had is still landlocked in a lake in the land. This is a new one. I've said it before and I've said it again. A cargo cult. What's a cargo cult, Woodward? Halkarion, welcome to the stream. Underneath the island, so you need an underground lighthouse and a gazebo. I do, and I need to send my underground lighthouse under the island to investigate. What's a cargo cult? I don't know what a cargo cult is. You might have to explain it to me. Halkarion, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. I used raft rental service. You nerds making it up. There's no such thing as a cargo cult. You people are lying to me. Ooh, cargo. Isn't the final boss a big machine with chainsaws and circular saws and we just found out you're the Lorax? Wait, explain to the uninitiated what the Lorax is. I'm starting to think of some ecological message based on your hints so far. It speaks for the trees, I see. So the last boss is deforestation. Okay, I'm going to have to eat these because I've not got... It's a children's story. I'm vaguely familiar with what it looks like, but I don't know the central message, which felt like was important for your point. So I just thought, just so I don't accidentally not get 12's joke, which, imagine. Hang on a minute. I told myself I was going to sit back on stream today, and I'm already leaning forward. Let me just organise for being leant back. Do I look a pillock if I lean back? Heaven forbid I do something for the good of my spine. Okay, I don't know if I go back on the boat or we go and save, and then I continue to go north. We're going to go north around the snowy bit today. But my boat is here, remind me. Let's get home before it gets too dark. Cargonians. A cargo cult is a millenarian social or religious movement prominent in Melanesia. Where's that? Where followers believe that material wealth, the cargo, can be attracted through mimicry of observed rituals and imitations of Westerners, often constructing symbolic replicas of aeroplanes or airstrips in hopes of retrieving divine or ancestral gifts of the gods. Is this some... I don't know where Melanesia is, or whether I'm being bamboozled right now. I'm going to use one of these torches. Is this like a tribal thing where they start to revere modern technology? In the Pacific area. Oh, so by cargo cult you mean like a tribe that's had shit wash up on it, and they think it's a gift from some deity that they begin to worship. Wait, that could be true. So instead of the devil corrupting these things, they were just a tribe that was here anyway. But what I don't understand is why is... two things that... That's interesting though, but two things that make me question it, if that's the case. The fact that they seem to be behaving like that, there's no doubt there's an abundance of clues to point in that direction. But there is the thing where I paint myself red and they worship me instead of kill me and dress me up with them. But I am also thinking that the whole idea of being painted red, like the devil, is a bit hammy, if true. So playing Polybridge. Did you get the first one or the second one, Bradway? The first one doesn't quite hold up, but the second one's one of the best games ever made, I think. Well, certainly the best puzzle game ever made. Go play the second one, Radway. It's the best. It's got like tons of really cool shit. Polybridge 1 is actually the only game the Doomhaus didn't finish on stream. It seemed a bit busted. Played some kind of Polybridge years ago as a Chrome extension. Okay, I'm going to get some feathers. I'll do a little bit of hunting, then we're going to go back and we're going to circle the northern reaches of the island. If indeed it is an island, because the map certainly makes it look like it isn't. God, this torch is wank. Let me get this fucking thing out instead. That's better. Is it? Nothing's better for light in this game. This is 2 light sources and I feel like I've barely improved my lot at all. Oh god, I know where I am. And guess who's not going to walk into that today? Right. We're home. Do I have... We've got feathers enough to make some more arrows. Can I maybe eat blueberries? Are my blueberries grown? Whatever encourages these blueberries to grow, I don't understand. Let's sleep, anyway. Lovely. Are we sleeping on the good bed, or are we sleeping on the... Yeah, Polybridge 2's a bit. Polybridge 2's the one that's got the, like I say, the global leaderboards, Radware, and the replays and stuff. And Polybridge 2 has comfortably got the coolest feature of any video game, and that is lunar campling. Pontifex is the real deal. Isn't that the Pope? Get back here and don't run, said the Pope. Come back. Oh, what a shot. You turd. Polybridge 2, stop talking about old stuff that is now irrelevant. It would be irrelevant if the third game was any good. Got him. Like mentioning My Summer Car, it's time to move on. If you was to talk about My Summer Car, I would then have to talk about the fact that the developer for My Summer Car has been streaming a whole bunch of development work on My Winter Car, which is now, apparently, because obviously I can't watch it due to our own stupid Doomhaus rubbish, but I saw in Gina's stream they were talking about it. Apparently it's very fucking close. And if you'd like to see some information on My Winter Car, including apparently lots of video footage of features and stuff, go to Gina's channel. Got him! Timmy, welcome to the stream. Oh, Pontifex is the early 2000s bridge builder. I'm assuming it's the father of Polybridge, right? Just like the Pope. Timmy, I'm yet to find you. My theory is that you're on what a conspiracy theorist thinks is on North Sentinel Island, and this all ends up with you waking up in front of your computer. Yeah, imagine after all this, I just wake up on I just wake up in front of fucking Reddit and 4chan and I can just hear Alex Jones's voice playing in the background. Shit. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's cook some breakfast. Then we're heading out. I need some good water, actually. Shaggy Dan, are you well? The prediction should be on how many times will Stubbler hit his own trap, more or less than 2. Paula, I've hit my trap for the last time already. I'm now immune to my own stupid mistakes. You watch. There we go. Lovely. Should be some other meat on there, is there? I think I accidentally put 2 on. No, we're fine. Good. Right then, let's go on the knot. Oh, I need to dry some of this meat, don't I? Yeah, I've got this other dried meat that I can take. So we'll take the dried stuff. I need the pinky bits, don't I? No, take that. Good. Razor, I've learnt how to use the drying rack. Can you believe it? So what do I have in my inventory now? That's a fresh dried lizard. I guess I could eat that. If it's dried, yeah, it'll do. Razor, good afternoon. I have to go and do the knot. I'm just going to go map the northern reaches of the island. Hold it in there for a Wednesday. Ask again in an hour when I've been at work for a bit. Dig in, Shaggy Dan. Because I don't know what it's like in your part of the world, but in Britain there's only one Wednesday a week. You can do this. Ready for round 2 of war? Why? What are you going to do? Are you going to threaten me? I've just had the Worm Olympics, Razor. What's next? True story, they recently recalled shrimp at Walmart for being radioactive. Wait, the fucking tuna's got mercury in it. The shrimp's radioactive. What's next? How is it radioactive? You're threatening yourself. Well, is this hot Iran news off the press? What's going on? I'm interested in this. There were some isotopes detected. What was in? When I think of isotopes, I think of an actual big solid thing you can hold, but I suppose prawns are irradiated as standard to kill bacteria and stuff. Are they actually? Because this could be true, or it could be false, based on the... They are actually irradiated. So what, was there a mistake where they were... Prawns and shrimp as interchangeable words, by the way. For those that are wondering what a prawn is. So did it just go overboard, maybe? Or a bit of the machine fell off? What do you mean, give it a minute? Oh, is this some sub thing, Razor? Hello? Oi. Hello? Oi. Hunting. Such a beautiful sport. Gara, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you playing Minecraft. Well, I'm playing Minecraft with cannibals and a story I don't understand. I don't know what I'm playing, frankly. But I think I'm interested in it, which is always a good sign. Razor, are you trying to sub in some threatening fashion? Is that what we're looking at right now? You're making me nervous. Not nervous that it's something that I... Okay, no. Good. Because see, you're making me nervous that I'd have to tab out. Real news. You're going to lose your internet again. Shit. What, in your lovely democratic country? I was always told a prawn was a bigger shrimp. Now I'm being told they're the same thing. I hate English. I will say, Shaggy Dan, it is very unwise to take my word on matters of food. Am I wrong, if anybody knows, that prawn and shrimp are interchangeable from the English side of things? Maybe you do use both over there, Shaggy Dan. But it's very likely that the dickhead English do it another way. Right, let's go. North of the border. We're going around the snowy bits. That's another American that thought prawns were the big ones, yeah. But Gara, who's European, says they're the same thing. And shrimp is more of a US word. So maybe we use in Europe the word prawn for everything. Whereas shrimp and prawn are two words to delineate size in the American English. And it's the same in Italy as well. I need to eat in a second, don't I? Hang on, let's just eat. I need to drink too. I need to fill this, but I can't remember. It needs to rain again so my water things can fill up. Right, where's that meat? Raw lizard, that is edible, but that doesn't seem sensible. We'll eat that one that's been dried. Oh, bear, I nearly went in the water then, imagine. Team 1 nearly lost everything. I wonder if I get the snow, like, I get cold. Oh god, cannibals, look. Or at least one. Yeah, I wonder if I get cold the further I get north. The 12 says the prawn is... Oh, so that's the same in this country too? Oh, so it's maybe just me that thought it was interchangeable. There's a fish in Sweden that's called two things depending on what side you caught it. What, from whichever coast has it, yeah? Has he, good afternoon. While the terms are often used interchangeably, true prawns are biologically distinct from shrimp, possessing 3 pairs of clawed legs, a straight body, branching gills, and a different method of reproduction. Disgusting. Whereas shrimp have 2 pairs of clawed legs, a curved body, a laminar gills, and carry their eggs on their bodies. Disgusting. Prawns are typically larger and found in fresh or brackish water, while most shrimp are saltwater dwellers. However, culinary usage varies, with North American often using shrimp broadly, and the UK and Australia often using prawn for larger specimens. God, I got this entirely wrong. Speaking of got it wrong, I don't know if the game wants me to be going this far north. I think I've managed to sail around the back of the mountain texture. Am I about to hit an invisible... This looks unfinished. He was about to post the exact same Google AI response. Should I be doing this? I don't think there's any game this way, is there? German only has 1 term as well. So maybe it's the UK that's the weird ones. Can I walk on this land? No. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I was just worried about that for a second, Timmy. I think the game... Oh, no, I can't go any further forward. Oh, it's reminded me, look, it's like, don't go this way. You need to go back and find Timmy. You know what? That's actually... It's a little bit clumsy in execution, but that's a good idea for the invisible wall problem. I'll take that. Good work, Forrest. Okay, so... What if... It's not an island? I'm not even on the map, right? What if it's not an island? What if it's like a really ill-defined... Just a quick reminder of what you're running away from. Yeah, true. Don't forget, the ugliest child in the world is back there on this island, or peninsula, or whatever it is. It's Peninsula, Razor. Razor, what's going on? You was about to tell us something interesting. Or has your internet already been taken away? Imagine the Iranian government have cut off the internet to the entire country just at the last second when Razor was about to learn something interesting about shrimp and prawns and dumb shit. Ice. You need a shower then, dickhead. Right then. I think we can leave the boat there, right? I don't think it's going to be of any use to us. Can I appear on the... Wow, look where I am at the top right. Tell you what's sensible then. Let's walk back avoiding the snow, to base camp, and see if we can uncover as much of the overworld map as possible. And maybe while we're out, we'll find some interesting things. That's what we're here for. That is a lot of cannonballs. That is a lot of cannibals. One thing I feel like I should do is make... how do you make it? Is it lizard skin part of it? That's for stealth armour. Rabbit fur. Look, the warm suit. We've got boar, deer, rabbit, and what's that on the left? I need 4 boar meat. I don't know how many boar meat I've got, actually. 1. Rabbit fur, deer. It's not lizard. There's like a type of fur on the left, look. I don't know what that is. Is that some special creature? To make a warm suit to get into the snow areas. And do then, I don't know. Maybe we go hunting boar at some point to make that so I can... I'm assuming it's like the frost cloak in Valheim, right? Has anybody played that new Valheim stuff on the PTR? I keep seeing videos recommended that I can't click that are glowing about it. Fucking Valheim. There's no new boss or anything, but there is apparently a load of like balancing work and stuff being done. Am I going to have to cross the snow biome to get out of this situation? There's got to be cave entrances in the snow. Yeah, there's a cave entrance. No, that's too far south. You're going to wait for the deep north? Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, the cannibals went that way, so maybe I can head south. Snow biome, check for some cave fish. I didn't need PTSD, so... Will this keep me warm? I don't know if what we learned on the boat at the start might help for crossing a snow biome. Survive, Mr. Forrest. We need you to find clues about your son. Your son, which you seem to care very little about. There's a good example of what's going to happen with the forest. If the forest is a banger, which there are subtle hints and clues that it might be, we will find out why and how. Because if I found those fucking cave fish, we can find a needle in a haystack. Everybody wish Sothan a happy birthday before he leaves. Okay, this feels much... Okay, right, good, we're back. Just as my fucking torch went out. Happy birthday, Sothan. Stop being sassy. He's being coy. He loves it, really. Thank you, Dougie. If somebody did it. For all the effort Sothan puts into this place, as you saw in the best stuff. We've already got compliments on that at the end of the best of, Sothan. Even from Trim. Measured. Give me some sticks, actually. Sorry to use this other axe because it's got a good block and stuff. There we go. He won't respond to any of you or say thank you or anything because you know what he's like. But it's nice to know you all appreciate him. Just right. Is there anything of significance in this northeastern part of the map? I feel like uncovering the map is probably sensible today. Because I think if my goal now is to sort of see everything on the overworld and then do the same for the caves, we might start eventually finding the stuff that we need to get through the caves, like the combat shotgun and stuff. That's like a rock formation up there, isn't it? There are certain caves I need to explore as well, but I don't know which cave's which, because the to-do list just says explore wet cave, ledge cave, and waterfall cave. And the sinkhole. I don't know how to get into the sinkhole at the moment. Oh, shit. I don't like the white ones. They seem more aggressive. Shut up, squirrels. They sure can run. I don't know about bosses, Gara. I don't really know. All I know is that I landed on this island and my plane crashed. My son was kidnapped. And it seems like all sorts of shit's crashed on this island in the past. Including a load of, like, Christian missionaries or something. And everybody, the only people that are still alive are crazed cannibals. Which I think have been turned that way by something or other. And there is also a massive sinkhole in the middle of the island, making it out that there is something going on below the island. Hello? Ma'am? No. My Ubuntu doesn't recognise my second monitor. Ubuntu is that taste on your mouth that's like savoury-ish, like meaty kind of savoury. Ma'am! Put them away. Oh, hello. No! No. Uh-oh. Timon. These are friends of mine. Oh, I hate when they climb the trees for some reason. I wonder if I knock the tree... Can I shoot her out the tree and she'll die to fall damage? No, that'd be too much fun, apparently. Okay, that took a lot of energy. Are you going to fight me? Fucking hell. She's got one of my arrows stuck in her still. Okay, I need to get back. Where's home, though? Just Dead Island or the forest? Yeah, the melee combat is just a little bit slash. Oh, crap. The sun. No. I need to find somewhere to sleep. This should be the lake, right? So if I go from the lake... Fucking hell, I'm miles away from anywhere. There's nothing in this part of the map at all. Run. I remember that dead... Question: are them Dead Island games? This is the best way to phrase this. Are the Dead Island games better than they look? Because they felt really like 2004 in a bad way. They are, Dougie. They have to be, right? Because they look terrible. I'd like your logic. Are you better than you look? I'm not a video game that's trying to sell myself for $60. The answer is no. Yeah, I don't... They've got... The look of them puts me off for some reason. The first one is a banger. It's a 9 out of 10. Maybe looks can be deceiving. As Gwynblade says a lot on February 14th. Dying Light is a far superior... Yeah, I played Dying Light, the first one anyway. Yeah, I did like that. I think I'm so State of Decay sort of focused. Oh my god, that's going to be me cold. You idiot. Where the fuck is the edge of this? Don't drown. No. I don't know where the edge of this lake. Team 1. Just know that I love you. And I'm trying. Is this land? I think this is land. Get out of the water, you pervert. Okay, good. Right, calm. I need to do this and this to make this. And then I need to set this on fire, and this will warm me up. Okay, good. Now I'm warming up. I also need to eat. Don't eat raw lizard, that would be dumb. And I need to have a drink. And we're fine. We can now make it back to the base. Sorry, yeah, I think I'm so focused on State of Decay that when I think of zombie games nowadays, I just think of State of Decay and compare everything to it. State of Decay 2, at least. No. Dying Light 1 had co-op. Again, though, survival games. I know Dying Light's not particularly a survival game, but Dying Light 1 is the type of game similar to survival games for me, where I think they are made better. The atmosphere and the tone and the loop is better with the loneliness that comes with playing them solo. Played the second one once on Game Pass and never went back to it again, so I guess that's my rating for it. Dead Island or Dying Light there? Same shit, different package. But yeah, I think the problem with Dead Island 1 is it suffered from the Far Cry 3 syndrome, right? Of really unlikable protagonists. Dead Island 2, gotcha. Yeah, it's that. It's Mirror's Edge without the irony. It's like, oh my god, I thought I'd walked into my own trap. Polar, we didn't get a trap. We survived at least this far. Good. Alright, made it home, and I'm still alive. As for mapping that portion of the map, I don't know what I achieved. There is absolutely dick all up there other than some snow. Am I going to have to go down into the caves and be brave? Since I'm afraid of babies, I'll always play Dying Light 1 co-op. There's babies in this though, right? I killed like 8 babies on Monday. It was a right laugh. Right, we're going to have to be brave, dear Doomhaus. Which is the cave where I need to kill Sothan? Southeast 11. I think it's time. I think we have a fight with Sothan. It's been a long time coming, but one of the caves is blocked off because Sothan is being aggressive. We need to go down there. We need to put some arrows in him, and we need to make him know that we are not to be cowed. We are a little bit. I can't play games with enemy babies. What about Dead Space 2? Right, arrow production. While my lunch is cooking. I just fucking deleted them. Hello, is my lunch... I forgot to put my lunch on, didn't I? Let's have these lizards. Right. What's happening? One stick. Why do sticks and feathers not make arrows? Have I got... Oh, I've got max. I can only carry 30. Is there such a thing as an arrow bag? Lovely, lovely lunch. Right, can I sleep? I can. Let's sleep. I'm going to look into whether or not I can make an arrow bag in the morning. In English. Oh, yeah. In English, we call it a quiver. Fair, yeah, okay. Can you make a quiver out of something? Yeah, 3 rabbit's furs. And I've only got 2. Right, let's get one of let's make a quiver before we go and hunt Sothan. Hunt Sothan is the name of it's a video game. It's a bit like Dying Light. You're afraid of Barbies? Too feminine for you. More of a Ken fan growing up. Okay, we're gonna hunt Sothan. Hello, dear. Well, there's a rat. I can see a rabbit in my. You're not a rabbit, are you? You're a squirrel. 1 rabbit fur and we can upgrade to a quiver. Are you a rabbit? No, you're a Komodo dragon. And a squirrel and a deer. Trigger warning for those that might be sensitive to these things. This game does actually contain Canada geese. And it didn't say so on the box when I bought it. Which is insensitive. Come on, game, deliver me a rabbit. Usually you're tripping over the bastard things and suddenly they're... Where's my arrow now? Oh, I'll tell you what I can kill. No, I need rabbits. There's one. Watch this shot. First fucking try, do you see that? Balls. That's all my arrows. Right, watch this. First shot. First shot. Nailed it. 1 arrow, 1 kill. Now this should be enough arrows, enough meat. Sorry, enough rabbit fur to make a quiver with the rope I don't have. Fuck it, 1 quiver, 1 kill. And how many arrows did I just use to not get a quiver? Oh, I'm 3 arrows down now as a result. Fuck this game. Apparently not even a quiver bear. Oh, the rabbits are taunting me, the little turds. Alright, fine. Let's go kill Sothan. I'm not limited by daylight on this quest either. Holy shit, the cannibals. I think, right, the cannibals must have patrol paths. Because they always walk across... Oh, shit. Hello, madam. Yes. I should really get some armor to fight Sothan, shouldn't I, actually? Let's do it. Ma'am, I'm going to need your bones. Completely unmoved by my strongest assault. There you go, bear. This is the final test of how good are arrows against cannibals. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I need a eulogy for a lady that walked around the forest in her underpants. Kill her tit. I had to unplug the display, update the drivers, and reboot it without the display plugged in, and then plug it back in. Now it's working, right? Heaven forbid you could only have 1 monitor in 2025. Genuinely would sound awful. Give that arrow back. What's with the sword? Use the head weapon. They do different things, Dougie.
It's way cooler, and we all know that being cool will scare them away.
True. Looking good is half the battle, right? Okay, it's the funeral. Here lies the white-painted lady. She was swift, feral, and terrible in her hunger. Draped in chalk and bone, she stalked the undergrowth, a phantom among the trees. To us she was both horror and reminder of the madness that claimed this place, of how survival bends the shape of humanity. Her cries echoed through the forest like a warning, yet she charged without fear, driven by a hunger that knew no end. She was predator, she was terror, she was ritual and ruin, but in the end even she could not withstand the steel of the katana. Let the forest keep her now. Let her painted skin fade into the soil, her hunger silenced, her spirit one with the shadows that birthed her. For though she brought only fear, even monsters deserve a final rest. Oh, miss her. Bless her. She worked so hard for this armour, I'm going to lose it almost immediately. Razor, thank you for the bits. How do you make bone armour again? Is it just loads of bones? Cloth. Lovely. Wear that. Smash in. Not the bits, the fucking eulogy. Sorry, Razor, I accused you of being more generous than you are. Is that toxic stream of behaviour? Hopefully. Where's your fedora? I don't look that good, Bear. I'd have beat the game upon landing, if it's true. Right. That's that. Okay, give me some food. We're going out on a mission. I'm really low on water. Been concerned about it. And my blueberries have just stopped growing for a laugh, apparently. I'm going to have to set up another network of... No, I like you not having bits. It's good. We're all happy, Razor. Don't take it from us. Yeah, Dougie, this weapon... Not this one. Yeah, if you look... The skull weapon has high damage and high block, but low speed. Whereas the katana has no block whatsoever, but high speed and moderate damage. So you have to swap between. Or it feels like it anyway. Well, you'll know, you've played it, right? Also, does it look cool? I don't know whether a skull on a stick is cool. Is a skull on a stick cool? And a human hand and a bunch of snakes and stuff? It feels like something a 13-year-old, like, Murder Dolls fan would draw on their pencil case. Okay, to the Sothan Cave. We can do this. We are brave, strong, independent Stoobles. No, this isn't Stooble. Obviously, a skull on a stick is cool. I don't know. I don't know.
Obviously, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right, bro. I forgot about that wrinkle. Yeah, but of the like, who are the people that would find a skull on a stick cool? 14-year-old boys, right? The problem that the skull on the stick has in this popularity contest among 14-year-old boys is a Japanese katana is probably infinitely cooler to 14-year-old boys than a skull on a stick because of all the anime they watch. Even on its own terrain, it's getting slaughtered by its alternative. A skull on a katana, Razor, don't be silly. Wait. What can I make with it? I can just poison it, can't I? Marigold poisonous? No? Chicory? I just thought of a stream title. No? Blueberry bush seed? Oh, we've got seeds. Teeth on a katana. My favourite Smith song. You can't put teeth on the katana, alas. You can put poisonous berries on it, but I don't know what poisonous berries I have. Holy shit, you scared the life out of me, knobhead. Give me your feathers. Right, anyway, we need to make it to the Sothan Cave. I should take enough sticks and leaves and stuff to go down into the Sothan Cave and build a fire to better survive while I'm getting slaughtered by Sothan. Nobody's going to judge me if I think of a way to cheese the Sothan fight, right? Depends on if the kid wants to be a samurai or a barbarian. I'd take a skull on the stick, personally. Yeah, the barbarians don't get cool back tattoos. I will 100% judge. Yeah, but you've got that little 2 next to your name. Fight him like a man. Choose a berry you'd probably eat. It's probably poisonous. I hate how accurate that is. Right, I just need to head east a little bit, and then we've got the cave entrance. And I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to be brave, and we're going to kill Sothan, and everybody's going to say, do you know what, Stubbler? You've proved me wrong. You are actually handsome and brave. The easy way to find out is to suck on a couple of different berries. If you get sick or die, it's poison. Are you on Team 2 as well? Alkyrion's not actually on Team 2, but he's still voting for me to die. I actually respect that. Strength build is better than dexterity, you wee bitch. Razor! Don't accuse the forest of having interesting stats and stuff. Right. The cave entrance to the Sothan cave is here somewhere, apparently. Where am I? Have I not gone far enough? Somewhere to the northeast. West. Sorry, kid me would have, but adult me does adult things. Like what? Watch the same amount of anime, but it's just got more swearing in it. The real stats are the friend in meat. Okay. Where's the entrance to this piss-assing cave? Where is this cave? I've gone past it. It's this way somewhere. It's down here. The sun's not going down, is it? No. Don't you die with all of my 5,000 channel points. There's the cave entrance. Subber, is there a possibility Grimsby Town beat United? Which United? A skull on a stick doesn't sound very hygienic. That is poisonous, though, but think about it. If it isn't. Okay. This might be the last time I see the sun. This might be the last time Rad wears channel points to see the sun. And Dougie. And Bear. This cave is cave SE11. This one was blocked by Sothan. Less anime, more South Park, but other than that, you nailed it. I don't think it is, though. South Park, then. South Park's as relevant to an 11-year-old as it is to a 70-year-old. Stupid show. Oh, Man United. Surely Man United can beat Grimsby, right? With all their Banes. Then again, Chef Wednesday's Banes beat us yesterday. If you run, you're admitting Sothan is better than you. Well, maybe he is. He's got more legs and more arms. And if we're playing top trumps right now, that means he wins on all fronts. Although I have one extra head than he does. Beat us, he says. Us yet again. Razor. I felt like I was playing for the team, you know? I felt like as I was watching and getting angry and wishing death upon all of them, I thought, yeah, I'm doing this. Me and my sports ball. Another part of the toy. Wait, that's the torso. I already had the torso. Did it just give me the same piece again? Because I've been down here and got this one in the past. Immersion. I can hear Sothan. Right. Team 2. I'm not letting you have this. I think I need to go up, don't I? And then the Sothan. Sothan had like a wife last time I was here. I'm all in on the team. This is the Sothan area. Are you the only person on Team 2? Well, Martin was the only person on Team 2 yesterday. And he won. Right, there's one cannibal there on its own. I think I should attach the flashlight to the bow, shouldn't I? You tit. Right. Bow, tape, flashlight, combine. Where is it there? Look, see him? Is that Sothan? No, that's a fucking... These are two normal zombies. Three. Okay, there's three of the fucking turds. And no Sothan. Maybe this is time for some explosives. Imagine if I could make some of them explosives again. Wristwatch combined with that. Then it was explosive, money, alcohol, and tape. Oh, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. That was dumb. Can't fucking see a thing. I think I've got 3 cannibals to kill before I get to... Why would you need money on a deserted island? You just loot it from the plane crashes and stuff, but the only thing I use it for is to make, like, shrapnel to fill explosives with. Okay, that would have been a good tactic if my throw wasn't god-awful. Let me do that again. Alcohol, and what's the final ingredient? A wristwatch. Okay, we're going again. They are garbage. Absolute garbage! I have you on my other monitor that I have my gamma up at, and I'm just laughing. I can't see, there's only 3. I moved it to my other monitor, and I was like, yeah, you're right, I can't see. There's Sothan. I was like, yeah, you're right, I can't see. It's too dark. Alright, this fight is now Sothan plus 3 cannibals. And all of my shots are missing. Another hit on Sothan. Another hit on one of his mates. I'm willing to cheese. But I don't know if I've got enough arrows to cheese. How many fucking arrows does Sothan take? Press 1 if you're disappointed in me. He's covered in blood. It just can't get up, can it? I think I'm supposed to drop down into that combat arena. Ah, balls, I've run out of arrows, though. And I'm hungry. Alright, eat, drink. I didn't make the quiver in the end, no. I needed rope, that's the problem. People who've played the forest before, am I the only one that is, like, that wishes it was a bit simpler to craft stuff? You have to press all sorts of weird, like, right click, left click, stack, right click, press G, move out, click to equip. Tell you what, can I... Incendiary arrows, that's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, man. How do I equip them then? I guess I'll fire them eventually, right? That's not one of them. Oh, he died! Sothan's dead! Because the stupid idiot couldn't... Can I, like, light the arrows, maybe? There! Oh no! Oh no! Is that guy on fire? Yeah, he is. It's burning, which stuns him, look. Which is probably good for chopping him after his... Okay, they fled. If you're thinking, but Stubbler, I can't fucking see. Don't worry, neither can I. That's all my arrows gone. And all my feathers to make more, but Sothan is dead. I'm going to have to go down there after the midstream break and fight them with bravery. Fucking hell, I've gone over the midstream break. Somebody say the word hedgehog for me. There we go. Paula, you're in charge of the midstream break. Good effort. What I'm going to do to make sure I don't freeze to death is I'm going to set up just a quick basic fire. Because I'm worried about these caves every now and again. Crayons. Oh, no, wait. There's crayons here, but I don't think I've found a drawing while I've been down here so far. It's razor in prop hunt, but less dead. Right, I'm going to have a midstream break. I'm going to sit by the fire. Pray the fire doesn't go out, because that would ruin everything.
Hedgehog, as my 2 years old says it.
Hedgehog. Delicious, delicious crayons. Dougie, good work. Paula's in charge of the midstream break. Right, I'll be back. I'm so confused. 2 minutes. This might actually be the best way to do midstream break in a game. To actually have the radio in-game to play the music. Okay, my summer car exists, ignore that. Lovely. Alright, I'm back. Just as the song's ending, just as the adverts end, it couldn't be more perfect. Hey, what's in this can? Oh. Well, you're all guessing that shit. Is the camera lined up straight? Because I am a bad back bitch at the moment. I'm probably prone to wandering all over the screen. Bear says Pepsi Max. Zar says Professor Peppy, as does Radler. Right, we'll have to go fight Sothan's wife and kids. Where was the ladder that took me back up? Gara says Fizzy Orange. Paula says B and W or D and W, I forgot the acronym. Dandelion and Burdock, you mean? Dougie also says Dandelion and Burdock. It does piss me off that there's 2 drinks. I have had 2 drinks this week. One that I've not had in years, and one that I've not had in months, and I'm yet to get a finesse on either of them. Alkirion says Diet Coke. The answer is, everybody, however, that's a finesse. Get shit on. Oh, that's good. That's the best cream soda. The bars one. Yeah, man. Problem is, if Cheeky was awake at this time, if his sleep schedule allowed for it, he would have absolutely guessed cream soda, and I would have not got that finesse. It is Radway, yeah. Wait, this is the exit. I'm on the wrong fucking rope. Oh shit, you can slide down the rope. Indefinitely, apparently. That's good to know. Just sprint down the rope. It is Radway, yeah. It's not drunk a great deal over here. But that's essentially what it is. You wish you had it here. Surely you do, though, right, Gara, no? I'd imagine most European countries do. I don't know why the UK would have it and France doesn't. Right, I need to deal with these 3 turds. One of them's bleeding. That must be the one I set on fire. Come up here and fight me. You big ugly shit. One of you and not 3 of you. What other weapons do I have in case this gets nasty? I might actually take this. Alright, 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 alright. Pop some pills. Get some good damage in and then just run for the fucking exit. That's how we do this, right? Run in, pop a health, a heal, let it go back up. We just do this over and over until they die. Must be a Brexit thing. Yeah. They're not allowed in the European Union, but now we've broke out suddenly. Oh, the world's our Oyster card, which have also gone up because of Brexit. Right, let me go back in. We're going to do the same again. Hello! Come fight me! I need one of you to come fight me. And don't be so aggressive. So I've got no armour on. Okay, yeah, just go to the moon. That doesn't help. Fucking forest. Right, some good attacks in there. You, come this way. Come fight me. I want to know what they're guarding. There's something major in here. How is he not dead? He is dead. Okay, one's down. And I've got some arrows back. Do I incendiary arrow the rest of them? God, that's hard to say. One of you, come up. Twat. Nice patting. Oh, Dougie. He's got a stick with a skull on it. He must be cool. The other one's getting up. The other one's getting up. That fucking knobhead's not dead either. Finish him. Is that dead? Oh, he's dead too. I might have a ritual burning. Just need to kill the last one. Come back here, knobhead.
Could have fooled me. I can't see twice, but I'll take your word for it.
Alright, genuine question. That's not going to sound like a genuine question, but is a genuine question. They don't have genitals. Now, this might be me reading too much into things. I would never. But maybe they don't have genitals for a reason. Speaking of not having genitals...
Came home tired, went on autopilot, threw my socks in the trash.
The opposite of that. Have you ever done it where you throw your socks in the toilet? Okay, I'm throwing these corpses down there. We're going to have a burning because I need to use their bones. Olga, welcome to the stream. Razor is cream soda. Yeah, you take your socks off and instead of putting them in like the wash basket or whatever, they go straight in the toilet. No, the toilet has not happened to me yet. Spread your wings, Olga, I believe in you. Okay, Sothan is dead. I'm going to go down here and we're going to have a body burning. Somebody think of a eulogy for the 3 corpses. It's going to need to be a big eulogy, this one. I like these particular wings like this, thank you. You're not an angel. Long live Soth. Oh yeah, I need to loot Sothan's corpse, don't I? But first, I need the bones from these bodies. Not the most morally straight thing I've ever done. I wonder, right? Is water drunk from underwater sources like this clean? Is it an out there to think it's clean?
They were once something resembling human, except the dong. The dong is kind of important, isn't it? Big part of being human. Well, anyway, may they rest in peace, the fucking subhumans.
You're not subhuman just because you don't have a willy, Olga. I mean, in circumstances like yours, it's true, but not for just random cannibals on an island somewhere. Easy Green, good afternoon. I just killed Sothan. We've managed to... we're going in. Caves are being explored. Afghanistan. There. Here lies these bodies. Once they were men, women, children. Voices that laughed, hands that built, and hearts that beat with warmth. Now they are silent, hallowed of their names, their stories left behind in blood and ash. We do not know them, yet we walk among them. We step over what remains and feel the weight of that what was lost. They are not corpses. They are the echo of a world undone, of lives devoured by hunger, madness, time, and a fucking katana. May the earth take them back gently. May the trees keep them. And may we not forget the terrible cost carved into their stones. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I feel like the best way to capture the true essence of human loss and suffering is via a robot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No eulogy for Sothan, I've noticed. Don't you flirt with me like that, I saw that. Right, let's make some armour while Boyo's burning. He don't get a funeral for that guy. To make one more? No. I will do though once our friend has died. And by died I mean completely burnt alive. And by alive I mean dead. Is it from Lord of the Flies? It might be, because we don't know what Razor's sources are for AI. We gather here to remember... Oh, hang on a minute. Hey, I wonder if I can pick Sothan's corpse up. If I can, we're going to bring him here and have a funeral as well, because I need as many bones as possible. You know what Razor reminds me of? Bear Ogre, you'll get this. Reminds me of them people that have an add-on to Res that says a joke when they're resin in WoW and spams chat. He's always reminded me of that. Lord of the Fleas. Already. Hang on, Razor, I just need to pick up Sothan's corpse. Where is it? I killed him here. Are we not going to be able to have a funeral for Sothan? Ah, balls. Alright, I'll just read it. Sorry, this is Sothan's funeral. Everybody sit up straight. Comb your hair, sort yourself out. Stop fucking talking in chat, it's moving up the eulogy. This is so long. We gather here today to remember Sothan. He was brave. Or at least brave enough to run headfirst into things none of us which would dare touch. His story is not just one of a survivor, but of someone who somehow made terrible decisions feel like an adventure. Sothan was more than just a man in the forest. He was a friend, a hunter, a gatherer of sticks, and occasionally the guy who set himself on fire trying to cook dinner. Along the way he made companions, a tree that fell on him, seagulls that mocked him, and of course the cannibals that considered him a 5-star meal. We can't forget the laughs, the time he built a log sled only to drive it straight off a cliff, the way he swore he had plenty of snacks and starved 2 hours later, or when he tried to fight mutants with nothing but a lighter and pure confidence. He leaves behind fond memories, questionable blueprints, and a camp full of half-built walls. May we honour him not with silence but with laughter, the same laughter he gave us, whether he meant to or not. Rest easy, Sothan, and if you see any katana-wielding survivors up there, maybe don't run straight at them this time. Actually, that is pretty good. Shit. Spoilers, though, these things are mutants. Write that down. Thanks, Reza. Ruined everything. Right, well, Sothan might be gone, but I wouldn't mind some food and a source of water, because I'm doing a big starve at the moment. See, this guy's had the good graces to have some genitals. He used to do it. He's in the bag in the plane crash. Eulogy spam, high move, chat, annoy, stubbler, Doomhaus sucks.
High food.
No, it's not food. It's just a naked gentleman. See... Does this not point to my theory, though? This guy hasn't just been strung up this time. This guy's been crucified.
If it looks like food and it tastes like food, you know?
Why would this guy be crucified? Why? There's the devil's under the island. That's why. If you mention that pan down auger, that was entirely by accident, and I don't want to hear it. But I saw it too. I need to drink. Drink and eat. Mutants of a failed experiment. Oh, don't say that, Bear. Don't. No. We're not going the default route. Oh, there's some food. Yeah, man. Take it. Some cloth. Some tape. I feel like Stubbler's the devil is under the island theory has gained some good clues
if
right here.
If it looks like food and it tastes like food, then it's probably Jesus.
Yes. Easy green nose. There's a religious element though. If you're the devil all along. I mean, I feel like I might be. Because if they have been turned to cannibalism via some like fucking flesh cult or whatever, then all this gore and viscera is probably the end game of the same thing that has made the player character make weapons like this. I think I have just as big a disregard for the human body as these turkey doomers in the caves do. We are further than ever in the South End cave now, so let's explore. The devil is under the island.
Counter theory, you just hit your head in the crash and you're seeing things and actually just murdering innocent people.
Yeah. I'm actually in a supermarket right now, which is just hard to tell because I've gone doolally. Oh god, the cave goes deep. Where am I in terms of... What if the real devil was the friend in Mead? That looks like some text at the bottom. Somewhere in Scotland. That's why the cannibals look like this. Because they are. So deep in there and I've not slept. It would be nice if you could make like a bedroll or something. See, at some point I'm going to walk down here and I'm going to find the devil. And I'm going to have to fight him. And he's going to be fire resistant, isn't he? So my fire arrows won't work. Shit. God, being in caves like this makes me uncomfortable. Oh, cocks! Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Get out, get out, get out. Okay. We're on the other side. A lot of the human remains have stopped wherever I'm going, but I feel like I'm evidently going up. There's no enemies. You're in Georgia, is what you're saying, yeah? Town of Scotland in Georgia. So that's the cave up top right that's from my base area, look. It looks like a fucking cervix and a uterus. The ones to the north, I don't know. But suddenly this feels like the mutants are... You've got me calling them mutants. Is that PC? No. It's like a luggage container, right? Yeah, it's good. Like you'd keep... Look. It's got a trolley on it. I thought somebody's PC was down here. PC Fern Home.
Hey, it's the tech aisle.
That's an anime reference, Ogre. I'm very disappointed in you. Just cannibals are gaming down here, yeah? Dynamite, 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 dynamite. Fizzy orange, fizzy orange, fizzy orange, fizzy orange, fizzy orange. Okay, so there is humans down here. I love trains. Amazing. Nothing PC about this place. I hate this. Why am I going? Why? Delilah. I've decided to go north because north feels more likely to get to the sinkhole on the map, which is in the dead centre, because I'm kind of south of centre right now. But I don't want to fight any more enemies. Oh god, there's a light on in the distance. I'm really not. Everybody just calm down. I've got that Subnautica urge of desperately wanting to go further but being too scared to go further. Some turkey danglers on the roof. Yeah, the turkey danglers are fingers, Auger. Human fingers that the cannibals have been setting up. Cannibals are probably illegal. Cannibals aren't that toxic. Okay, right. Oh, we've dragged a bunch of corpses in here, have we? What does PUC mean? Look! Look! Books, Bibles, boxes. Has this got dynamite in? Give me some dynamite. Shit. The missionaries came here because they've caught wind that Satan is here. Can't open these. Can I push them to the coast maybe and do it there? What's the Bible? There was a group of missionaries, Auger, that came to the island, and I'm thinking that they came to the island for either the whatever demonic bullshit that's under the map. It might not be the devil. The devil might just be a very simplified way of me trying to explain that there's some kind of like Lovecraftian thing that's causing all of this. But the thing that's worrying me is yesterday I found evidence of some corporation, and I'm worried it's just the same old evil mega corporation. Woo! Lots of Bibles, yeah. We're definitely in purgatory because of the endless lighter fluid. That is still surprising. It's not very good for FCI, right? Fairly certain the missionaries think Satan is just about everywhere. True, true. But if he was to be anywhere, he'd be on this island, I think. Given the behaviour of the locals. There we go, some food. Lovely. Right, let's press on. Took a little bit of time, more than I was hoping to loot that, but... fucking hell, there's more as well. I think I might be alright for now, though. So there's nothing to the right, I don't think. Nothing to the left. We'll just keep pressing on. Try to hide you're a dirty capitalist challenge. Impossible. Like, I get the whole mega corporation did the big bad thing, but it's been done so much that even Resident Evil exists to parody it and has done for 25 years. It's that overdone. It's just one big commercial for Sahara therapy. Yeah. Oh, here we go. What's that? Look. The missionaries adapted. We also saw one of these walls where they boarded up part of the cave structure because... Sorry, and they put on the wall a bunch of crucifixes, as if they were trying to keep something in. Maybe we can have a religious cult does bad thing for a nice change of pace. Exactly. I'm hoping that it is there is some fucking demon down here. Because it feels like something you don't see very often, oddly. Is that another Sothan in here? Did I just hear another Sothan? I've got no arrows. Can't make any more. That's another Sothan. Okay, at least we know there's a Sothan along this northern path. Let me go back. You're fucking around and you're about to find out. Yeah, I'm thinking the same, so let's not. I fought a Sothan in the past. If that's... I'm assuming that's a Sothan. Let's go down here. It's a voodoo doll. Stick pins in here. You'll hurt the real Jesus. Well, you wouldn't have said that if it was something I could one-shot, right, Razor? So that means there's danger down that path, and to protect Team 1's channel points, I simply won't go that way. Where does this go? Does this lead me further back to the... Thirsty again. Does this lead me back to the sinkhole, maybe? I want to get into the sinkhole, because that is one of the major goals. Too late now, Razor. It's too late now. Yesterday. Alright, we've got an hour left. We're making good progress today, though. This is better. What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? The sinkhole. If that's not a clue, I don't know what is. Is there a way to scroll? But genuine, I'm kind of interested at this point. Is there a way to scroll pictures? I wouldn't mind just being told that information, because it says 7 of 8. I did not section of the book. Oh, open the survival book. We should. Yeah, Jesus might be down there turning everybody into cannibals. Here we go. Okay, so what is that? What does this mean in Latin? E obilit. Oh god, this is fucking Radware and Organ. Trying to get me in trouble in the library again. Well, regardless, even if we can't translate the Latin, we've got a sinkhole. So we know about the sinkhole, but there's a crucifix. Why is the crucifix related to the sinkhole? The missionaries were here. And they could sense something to do with the sinkhole. But what? And there's a tit monster. Dynamite. Oh, hello. Jeans. This guy's more recent. And he was holding a Bible and walking towards whatever this is. He even set up skull lamps and died. Why? Why are religious people drawn to this point? Mounting paint and zooming in, this is definitely going to work. Did it actually work? Eat my body, drink my blood. Is that what it said, Easy Green? Definitely cannibalism. Well, they're quotes from Jesus, aren't they? Okay, it wants me to squeeze through a crack. They're like... Sinkhole! 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 Oh! Give me the dynamite. Why do I want dynamite so badly? I made it to the sinkhole! Oh, progress. Because it's just maths, right? I can't translate without cheating, but I can make out some words now. Eat my body and drink my blood. Look! No! I wanted to go further into the sinkhole. There's something at the bottom. What's that? There's like a little something with some small rocks in the very centre. Is that where... What if that thing that there was drawings of in the boat, in the yacht thing... Oh, there's other entrances, look. There's multiple versions of this. What if the obelisk-looking thing that was drawn on all the pictures on the yacht was something that was removed? Maybe the sinkhole uncovered something. Because that looks like something specific right at the bottom, like just near the hilt of my sword now. What if the obelisk or whatever it is from the pictures, what if that was like a something? The dynamite's from the upcoming boss battle. There is some other shit down there though. There's like a long line of... Holy... Fucking jump scare shadows. There's like a long line of something shiny to the left and then something on the right? All caves lead to the bumhole.
Jump?
No, I'm not jumping. I can see you're all suggesting it. Jump, you'll probably survive. Jump scared by a shadow. Tell me that wouldn't have spooked you, you big bitch. Okay. Oh, I want to... Trim. Sinkhole. And stuff. Welcome to the stream.
Jump around.
Stop singing, everybody. This is very important. We might be about to find Jesus. Trim, good afternoon. Everybody wants to go to Trim's channel and give him some bits. He's being very demanding. I'm wondering what to infer or confer. Infer? Confer? Conifer. I'm wondering what to conifer from the Bible and the crucifix.
I never suggested you jump. I'll stick by your side.
Yeah, man. Good work, Dougie. Team 1. Sticking by his own side, but pretending to like me in the process just to get what he fucking wants. You're like every husband I've ever had.
Trim, this bits are for you.
There you go, Trim. It seems weird seeing Trim with only one M, despite the fact that that's the word.
You can both jump.
You can jump. Right. Dead oh, so they're all named. I need to just walk around in the caves more often, don't I, evidently? Alright, let's go... Tesco. Let's go down, across, down, and then we'll go out of that cave bit thing there, like. So now we should be walking... This is the area where I opened all the suitcases one by one. Let's buy your dinner first. Unlike Augur, who just gets them out for anyone. Is this fizzy orange? It is. Fun drink. Oh. Okay, I've got enough fun drink. No. Actually, let's just do the clearly obvious thing and drink one and pick the other one up. What you can't see is it says red above where you discovered. Red Dead Cave. Oh no, it's full of cowboys and tuberculosis. Anything in these? Night. Right, where are we going? Good, follow this. Could I turn right now? I don't want to go fight that big turd that was in there that sounded like Sothan. There was really like a low, dull rumbling sound from deep in one of the caves, and it was all on through. Does this go somewhere? Is this where I was wanting to go on the map? No. Wait, how is that? How is this? Sad because you run out of straws 40 years ago. Yeah, you could have, I was going to say no can opener, but that's not how cans work, right? I feel like somewhere down here there is a way left, maybe. I wonder if the dynamite can be used like it was near the tree and it can be used to break open stuff. But surely it would, like, advertise what could be broken open. There's dynamite. I wonder if that was there yesterday and I could have used that. I'm right in thinking that this feels like there's more to this little, like, widened out area than there looks to be. That goes down that way. Fuck the map off. Pretty outstanding shit. Fuck off! Sorry. There we go, let's lit the area up a smidge. You're on the wrong wall, though. I can't seem to get across to the other one, though. It's like, no matter where I go... Oh, there we go. But that just gets me to the top. There we go, I've uncovered it all, look. Okay, I just had to force my nose into that corner. Alright, down here then, and we're going to turn right and see where we're going there. Where are you, devil? The two clues we have as to what's causing all the problems on this island is it's dark and it's satanic. Is there any clues we could, I'm a little sad about it. Even on such an extreme difficulty, you find enough food and drink to keep you going, so you don't need to worry about, like, runs into the caves and stuff. I just eat what I find at the moment. Okay, is this a dead end? No, it goes this way. Right, we're on the right path now. Lots of blood and gore and viscera. And a wall. I'm not saying it. I mean, you can say it, Dougie, but I wouldn't say it. Don't think we have any clue of it being satanic, but there's lots of Jesus. Okay, what's in here? Something to pick up. Stones, sticks, cloth.
Break down the walls 2 to 2 to 2.
Get that off the fucking screen. We've got stuff to look at. Namely... Oh, lovely. What are we to take from this? So here's the thing, right? When I first saw these pictures, your first thought is Timmy. It must be Timmy that's drawing these. But there is an identical one on the wall of the yacht drawn by a girl called... forgot her name. Like Jess or something. Beautiful drawing. Don't think Abel was decapitated, though. Megan, that's it. Yeah, Megan. Megan, sounds like Jess. Is that what you think of? Alright, what's Trim, when he first sees these, thinks piss boobs. I'm with him. Timmy's gone off the deep end. Didn't Cain eat Abel? I mean, Abel does mean apple. Abel. The name of the girl, so the name of the game is the girl is Piss Boobs Cross. Wait, if the tit monsters, maybe the tit monsters were made from Piss Boobs' DNA. This does go deeper though. Turn around. Cain upsets Zack, and Shadrach never forgives him. To-do list updated. Did I just completely explore one of the caves, maybe? Explore the dead cave. So if I go out here now, do I go back out into the... Fuck off, bats! Where am I? Am I in the sink? No, I'm in the forest. Tits. Where has that ejected me? Here. But I got credit for fully exploring the cave. Let me go back in so I can look at the cave map. So the dead cave goes out. So I haven't fully explored this shit, have I? Because I need to go back in and fight whatever that thing is. But I really don't want to die. I also need to work south a bit, don't I, and start exploring all that a bit more. I'm assuming that the dead cave is the cave around the sinkhole, and the hanging cave is the one that in the southeast, that I was hung, where I was hung from the ceiling in when I died the first time. That makes sense, right? Right, can I ask forest players... I have... Oh, Timmy drawings. Okay, there goes that fucking mystery. Turns out it is Timmy that's drawing these. Lovely. Can I cycle through these drawings? Thanks, game. This game's full of it, Auger. I found out... Where is it? There's something that you can apply to weapons... And I was really early in the game, and I discovered it, and it was like, oh, do you want to apply this to your club, or your axe, or your chainsaw, or your katana, or your fucking... And it just ruined a big long list of fucking weapons that I was about to find. And sure enough, I've been finding them. Yeah, I want to know if there's a way to cycle through these drawings. Maybe they're in here. But I'd like to be able to look at them in the big way, not just... No, they don't have a spot on here. Might have been teeth, yeah, I can't remember what it was. So I'm going to get a chainsaw at some point. The game's already ruined that. Okay. So from here, we're going to go west and then south. Or do I enter the cave closer to that, in that direction? There's something at the bottom that says something else cave. Something ADY cave. Lady cave? Well, that's just going to cause a lot of basic jokes. Baby cave? That could be a B. What are we looking at the bottom there? Something cave. Brady cave. Is that where you're going to sit and braid hair? Wet ledge or waterfall, so it's none of those. I want to go south and find out what the name of that cave is. Right, we're going out. I reckon we can do it for it to the morning. Fuck off, video game. Probably make a chainsaw with teeth and a hand crank. I mean, chainsaws have teeth, right? The science backs it up. Do you reckon I could make a place to save down here? Because having different places to save across the map and sleep wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because if I get eaten now, That would be dumb. But I can sleep until morning, can't I? Right, raw spoilt meat. I'm going to press right click to drop this. Are you ready? Drop. That feels like I've dropped it. Okay, for once I actually dropped it. I usually eat the fucking things in that scenario. Okay, can I build a shelter to sleep in? Temporary shelter. 26 leaves and 14 sticks. I hope I can sleep in this. Sticks. Just need 5 sticks. Need 4 sticks. Can't see. That does mean there's a tit monster in the area, though. Okay. I'm finding things I don't like the look of. Okay, don't get one-shot by that baby. I'm happy to kill it if needed. Baby! Is that another stick? Yeah. 2 sticks and then I can sleep and save. Save. Whew. And sleep. It's actually for the denture sword. I mean, you joke 12, but my axe, I actually increased. What was that? I slept in it. Is it actually just a temporary shelter that can only be used once? I kind of like that. Alright, we've saved. Good. Okay, it's morning. Yeah, you talk about the dentures thing. Look at this 12. This is my actual weapon. Which was, the DPS of which was increased by lining it with human teeth. And not lining the blade, or any part where I would attack. Just putting them on in random places. Good. Okay, right. I think now then, we move on to investigating one of the exits to this cave. Look. Here's another thing, right? For some reason, this Japanese gentleman, when he was killed, I can't take his wristwatch. When he was killed by the cannibals, they set him up like this and took off his Yakuza tattoo. I don't know if you can see it on your screens. And held it up as if it was to be revered for some reason. Now, what is the face at the top right? Riddle me this, dearest Doomhaus. It's 3 roses, not a face. Nice try, Og. Nice try. Also, another clue to point to me potentially being right on this. What are these tents? I could have fucking slept here this whole time. I mean, it literally is laughing face. It's the common in... what's it called again? It's like Osu or something it's called. It's the devil or a demon depicted on these kind of tattoos with a red face. Mina, good afternoon. Things have actually been going well today. I've not found any more clues. Mina, how's the kittens? You're right, I did joke. Mistake. Am I what? Sorry, 12? Okay, I need an entrance to the cave that's a little bit more in this direction. South... westish? Get your eyes checked, mate. Sorry, another thing that points to the theory is when I paint myself red, when I cover myself in red paint, all of the cannibals kneel down and pray to me. Human pattern recognition hard at work. You watch, it'll all be for nothing, and it'll just be the evil mega corporation. But to be honest, I've explored a shitload and I've not seen any other reference to it, so that might just be the name of... just a name to put on those containers. Right. There is a cave entrance, I think, a bit further this way. I'm just going to go dive straight in. I need to be more confident on exploring the caves. Azira had a good point. Wait, is that orange clothing? Oh, camo. Camo and blue jeans and white trainers. I'll take it. I don't know why there is different outfits in the game. It doesn't seem to affect anything. Yeah, why would the cannibals worship me because I'm wearing red? You're not slowly turning into a cannibal, you're slowly turning into a neo-Nazi. Wait, no, surely this is pre-Twitter. Immediately assuming everybody's one of those. Game doesn't have different costumes, it doesn't respect your delicate and unique personality. Problem is, though, there's not a great deal of, like, seeing them. This way. Okay, cave entrance should be here somewhere. Where? Okay, what? Okay, there. Thanks, bats. Alright, another cave entrance. Some shit outside. Take the sticks though, can I? I wonder if I had enough leaves and enough sticks, I could make one of them temporary shelters and save inside. Sorry, and save inside the caves. Imagine. They approve of people who don't use sun lotion. Yeah, just go all pink. Problem is, Mina, is this is a very, like, northern sort of foresty, snowy mountain-like area that I'm in at the moment. Despite there being crocodiles and Komodo dragons for some reason. So getting a suntan doesn't seem that common. Or likely, I should say. Right, we're in a new cave. What does this cave look like? We are miles away to the southwest. I've not found out more about August Brady Cave yet. But I suppose we just keep exploring. I wonder if there's one of these that I could either I can craft. What are you? A trail of arms leading into. More than one, isn't it? I'm getting really desensitized to the like gore stuff. I think because they show you what's this, a table? That is an old table as well. How old is this table? Find me a historian. I'm gonna go for the stun weapon because I feel like there's a lot of enemies, and if they all start attacking at once. That's an old travelling trunk off the back of like a 1940s vehicle. There's a lot of stuff in here. Full of cloth. Knee deep in the dead. Oh, hello, friends. There's loads of them, isn't there? There's multiple. Is it just you? If it's just you, we can talk. Here we are, talking. They don't have genitals. I was going to talk about that before, but I got distracted. What if they don't have genitals for a reason? Is there a fucking one sat there? Oh, I didn't see you. Clones. Or it's just the age rating. Who else liked genital mutilation? Maybe made a commandment about it. I am kind of... That's making me think, though. Magazines? Books? There's a table or something in there. Okay, right. Let me quickly. Jesus, an account. Hang on, I need the bones though. I need to actually concentrate on my armour and stuff. Let's put some money on the fire to keep it nice and warm. Like the corporation did when they fucked up. The fact they've not got willies makes me worried that it's some scientific experiment gone wrong. And I don't want it to be that. Still though, there's more evidence that points to the religious element, I think. Evidently with all of the missionaries and stuff, right? And the imagery. And there's only vague things that would point to it being something else. I was joking, but they could have just cut them off for Diablo cult bullshit. Is that a thing? Genital mutilation. Oh, I'm on fire! Stubble! You're not Stubble. Oh, my armor's wearing away. Jump or something. Water, water, water. You fucking idiot. In burning these corpses to get bones to make armour, I wasted 2 pieces of armour. Because I set myself on fire. Haven't met any devil cults myself, but it seems plausible. I'd buy it. There's an experiment too. It feels at Easy Green, right? And the thing I keep bringing up is we're about to play a franchise that is built entirely around mocking that very common trope in film, in Resident Evil. It just feels overdone. And we saw a bunch of it in Fallout as well, didn't we? That's world's rife with it. Expansionism, or whatever you call it, in whichever direction. Alright, this way. Hanging corpses. Magazines. Do the cannibals play D&D, do we know? They're not that demonic. So there's a lot of these old, like, trunks. They're only full of cloth. They're used to, like, clothes trunks, aren't they? What's going on here? A lot of plain seats. A gentleman that's been laid over it with... Is that like a charger or a plug socket or something in his mouth? Didn't respect that, man. And a laptop. It's a microphone genius. He's a pilot. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah! It's off his... Taking it. It's a charger. Obviously. They might have listened to Black Sabbath. Disgusting. We're in the cave at the moment. Is there anything behind here, or no? We'll just carry on. Let's progress in the cave. That's just some legs. Okay, the sinkhole's relevant, or it was to Timmy. So Timmy was evidently dragged into the caves. This is the crucifix one. Why would you block up a cave and put crucifixes on it? It feels like they're trying to keep something in.
Break down the walls 2 2 to 2 to 2.
JCBP. Alright, I'm doing it. Oh no! Where is it taking me? Fingers dangling from the ceiling. There's a doomer in here. I like the sound in this game, I will say. Did you just throw the cross on the ground, you Satan worshipper? Oh, I'm not a Satan worshipper yet. Getting that way, though. Oh, there he is. I can see his little bum. Oh, there's two of them. One of them's got a club. Well, this is terrifying. Oh, hello. Yes. Oh, they're hitting each other. Right, he's down, he's down. That flare needs to stay on. Trying to keep vampires like you out. No, flare, 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 flare. Lighter, lighter, not now, lighter, not now. It's not the proper way to use a katana. I don't know the proper way to use anything. Right, he's dead. That one's dead. I need to eat that to get my stamina and some shit back up. Right, health still full. I lost one chunk of armour there. Block on the katana is shit, but the speed and the damage rad where it's got like a little knockback on it. The reason I use the other one is if I don't want to kill these things, but I don't think there's any negotiating with these knobheads. Supposed to cut fruit with there. No, no. Ow, ow. Die to death. Yeah, when you put it in its mount over the bath so your mam doesn't cut herself. Like... Okay. We're confident in the mines, in the caves, though. Give me just as much cloth as possible. Why are you blocking? Because it does do some block. If I'm gonna get hit, why would I not accept the tiny little bit of block, right? Oh, it goes even deeper. Where? Okay, map. It begins with an S. Something cave. Let's explore this before we go down. See, this is the one that the missionaries were evidently wanting to keep people out of. Another flashlight, some food. Best weapon for this. Holy. Okay, just a lot of human hearts smashing. I'm going to have to go down the hole, aren't I, at some point? What time is it? I need to think about getting back to base. Some alcohol and some legs. Where was the hole that I could have descended into? Have I gone past it? Oh, it's... Okay, don't fall. Do we go even deeper? Okay, we're in for a penny, right? Stop looking at me like that, oh, you weirdo. This is deep now. Holy shit in deep.
This can't be good.
It can't be good with only 20 minutes of the stream left. I can't fucking say. Oh, a rebreather! I've got a rebreather! Oh, wait, what's happened to you? Something massive down there. This guy died very recently because he's got a modern diving equipment on, trying to shield his eyes from something that emerged from the water? But what? Right, where's this rebreather? Yeah, man. Swim further underwater. Where? But, oh wait, can the torch be used to... Got zero battery in it. Okay, that's how that works. Good. So equip the torch. Does the torch work under what? It does. The rebreather's got a light on it. Blurry though. I've not got my contacts on. Do we just go and see what there is? Take a swim and find out. I saw Journey to the Centre of the Earth. You're about to hit dinosaurs. Babies. Right! Okay, yes, hello babies. Can babies swim? No, really can't. Loads of explosives. This stuff's been down here a long time. But what about it? Is this like a base camp or something? So for me to go even further, I am really cold. No, I just equipped this, don't I? Let's warm up a bit. Now we can save the lighter for its proper purpose. Weed. This game's weird. The more I play of it, the less I'm sure, but the less I'm sure, the more, like, excited I am to keep playing. I'm assuming, is this just a, this got to be just a base camp. Did I just put my torch out? The submerged cave, there you go. Where would you burn weed? Don't you have sickles over there? Twitch tried to... Why? They're talking about drugs. Well, let's just keep going. I've not got time for this. I've got 14 minutes of the stream left, and I'm just going deeper and deeper into whatever situation I've got myself into. And I don't even know if I can save. This is stupid. I've not seen anything underwater, though, so at least we don't have to do any... apart from a leg. So at least we don't have to do any underwater combat. Right, light the torch again, light the torch. This water's freezing. Fuck! No, wait, I have to upgrade the stick, don't I, to a upgraded stick. There's one. And then put that on it. Okay, quickly, quickly, I'm about to freeze to death. I am actually freezing to death. Stubble it. There we go. Okay, warm up, warm up, warm up. There's nothing in here apart from this path. My social media feed is full of the Jet 2 holiday lady, and all I can think of is these cannibals were once on a holiday, maybe? They are the kind of clientele that would use Jet 2 for a holiday, right? As one myself. Well, I mean, a lot of people seem to have come here for various reasons, right? They might... I guess I'm a holiday maker myself. Oh, wait.
Darling, hold my hand.
Whoa! What is that? Siddles. Okay, that does not look... That looks more like the... Do you know, it looks like that fucking obelisk. What is that? That's satanic, isn't it? Demonic. I don't... Don't, please. Oh. Okay, I'm getting a flashlight out. This is worth the batteries. What am I going to do with this fucking stick? Get a proper weapon out, Stubble. This isn't Stubble. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Tense.
I hope it closes behind you.
No. I can't save. Gun ammo, old gun ammo. Please give me somewhere to save. Oh, Bibles. Siddle's gonna have to do. Sorry, I'm panicking a bit. There's some rope, so I can make the quiver. I have done this at the wrong time. Maybe I can make one of them temporary shelters and save down here, but that would mean that... These lot died very suddenly, surrounded by Bibles. That's the structure. That's the fucking structure from the painting on the boat. I'm starting to think you should be the one playing the priest. They came down here and were either worshipping at the feet of or defeated by whatever that thing is. And I still can't fucking save. They set up a base camp, didn't they? In here. But for what purpose? I don't understand. And they've got tons of... Beneath the limestone, forgotten. Oh god, tit monster. Wait, it can't... If these things existed way before the... It can't be corporate bullshit then, right? Because all this stuff massively predates whatever the corporation would be. Oh, I can... There's no exit save, I don't think, Bear, no. I've got 9 minutes. Tell you what, let's see if I can actually build one of these temporary shelters. I can, okay, good. Fucking... Oh. What am I going to do? Do I just keep going and hoping that it pops me out somewhere? I ain't got time for this. Okay, we're just going to swim right down into the fucking deepest part of the... This is stupid. To-do list updated. What? I ain't got time to check it. Let me out of the caves. Okay. Does that mean that I fully explored this? I need to light the torch again, don't I? I'm assuming the to-do list was explored the submerged cave, right? Alright, the obelisk has something to do with whatever's causing this. Are we calling it the obelisk? Do you think of anything else to call it? Especially because of those massive, like, metal doors. They weren't built by humans, were they? They was about as demonic as it gets. I could take the rebreather off now, can't I? I wonder if it's sucking oxygen while I'm wearing it. It was built by the finger of Satan. Actually, before I leave, is there anything else in here that I need to investigate? No. Alright, good. Oh, that's what we'll call the obelisk. The finger of Satan. Yeah, look, explore the submerged cave. Alright, we're piecing some shit together now. Okay, I think we can be confident that it's not corporate rubbish now, seeing that cave. I think this is an ancient terror. This is an ancient problem. And I'm just the latest in a long line of people to be snarled up in it. No, wait, I need the rebreather again. I'm not free. 6 minutes. This has to be an exit, though. If you're just joining, it's been a mad 30 minutes of huge revelations and risk-taking and stuff, and I'm desperately trying to get myself to a place where I can save. So you can only save by sleeping in this. Or in areas. You're cold and wet. Thank you, yeah. Somehow, what is this? Don't. Geese! Run, geese. Canadian geese. We're in danger. I'm gonna die. Okay, we're on the surface. Woo! The Brotherhood of Nod is behind this. Jesus Christ, okay, so let me warm up. Did I just see the yacht? I swear I just saw the yacht in front of me somewhere. Come on, Thunder, do me a favour. If I'm near the yacht, then I'm near a place I can save. And then at the last second, I have fixed all the problems. What are we doing here? Where are we? Okay, where am I? Shit! Miles away. Go north. Yeah, let's go north. I can save to the north. I've made so much progress that I really don't want to lose it all. Right, put the map away because you're going to freeze to death again, you pillock. Alright, let's just sit here for a minute. Let's collect our thoughts. Hello. Bambi. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Think of something controversial to talk about so I can distract myself from the terrible fire and wet. Which way's north? If the sun could come up, I'd very much appreciate that. I think it is coming up. Got 4 minutes to get back. Yes, sun, yes. So there must be a cave location under my feet. Are we sure it's not the children of the Scarlet King? Educate me. Okay, we've survived. We're alright. No need to panic. I'm very hungry, but that can be dealt with. Okay, so who's the Scarlet King? The Scarlet Crusade. Now we're talking in things that Stubbler might be able to understand. Okay, north. My heart is racing after that. Okay, so I need to go back around the Canada geese. Okay, we're going Katana. Oh, we've made it. Ooh, Cardi, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. What about the fact that Augur is clearly earning enough that he can throw socks away daily? It's a good point. That is the dream, though, right? The dream is to be so wealthy that you can wear brand new socks every day. Fuck the environment. And Augur's living that dream. A great man once said, "You now know what the Scarlet King is." More grain? Whew, okay, alright. You know what? I've somehow managed to survive a full stream despite fighting a lot of shit. I fought Sothan, I went scuba diving, I have the rebreather now, which means that there's tents here. Is that a cave entrance too? Now with the rebreather I can go into the cave in the north that was flooded. And that was very close to the sinkhole. You made immense progress today, yeah. I just dared myself to go into the caves. The caves are the key, right? I guess the clue is in the name. Forest. Cardi, are you well? He's a creation of swirling anomalies of so many different times. All over the world, he's the memory of a world that is lost. A pre-modern world. A world manifest in a form of hatred for modernity. The new, the humanism and the smiling coldness that masks our day-to-day existence. Forged from a perfect balance of irreconcilable anomalies and then our breaking minds, he is an entity created by this overwhelming, unavoidable tension. Every time I hear something like that now, I think it's AI. No, don't die. Forest backwards is cave, yeah. True. Alright, that's going to do it. 55 is about to be called. That is the end of today's stream. It's not AI, it's just written by an idiot. Tomorrow then, I guess we start going into the... Tomorrow, we're going to go into the cave. Which is the cave that was submerged? The flooded cave is NC10. North Central... That's the one near here. Alright then, we're in exactly the place we need to be for tomorrow. Look at the lads having a dance party over there. But now, I've run out of time, and just as I needed it, I've got to some places where I can sleep and I can save. Thank you all for joining today for the forest. Tomorrow then, we're going even deeper. If I can get into the sinkhole, I think we're going to learn about what is at the bottom of it and whether or not the obelisk is as important as it looks. And why the yacht has something to do with the obelisk. I'm fully back in on the demons. It's the demons. It has to be. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all tomorrow. You're all very, very lovely and very nice. But it's time that the rest of us went off to pick a winner in marbles and got on with our lives. Lovely. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday of every week I shall be playing the Forest with a spot of Grounded 2 on a Friday until this is complete. You know what, Razor? I'm back in. I'm invested. I found enough evidence to make it look like my theory is correct and the one that I don't want is incorrect. Every time you start this speech, I always hear the My Summer Car music in my head. I always feel like I repeat myself too much. Maybe I should just lean into it. I'll just write a script for how to end a stream and we'll just, Right, let's go pick a winner in marbles, shall we? Everybody free to join if you fancy it. But oranges, I prefer it if you win. Right then. Also, the background that I took yesterday in-game, I've actually used. It's beautiful. Okay then. For those that don't know, at the end of every stream, we play a single round of marbles on stream, which is free for all of you to join. The winner of which is the person of the century of the day. They get themselves a golden name in Discord, a point for their annual total and a point for their team's annual total. Now, last week, the Greens swept the Worm Olympics. Fine, I'll admit it. Getting 25 straight points. So far this week, thanks to Chaz and Easy Green, they've got another 2. The Oranges are suddenly massively on the back foot and 40-odd points behind. We need the gap to stay between 55 for us to have any realistic chance of turning this around. Speaking of My Summer Car, after seeing the best of, I think it ended on the most Doomhaus way possible. Typical, right? Fucked over by a cousin. Credit to Sothan, though, for the ending. Sothan had that ready and recorded and edited before the stream ended where I died. 3 times fucked by a cousin, yeah. But guess what? The developer for my winter car, well, for both games, has been live on Twitch in the last few days and apparently has shown so much footage that people are convinced my winter car is coming up. If you would like to join for today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is obelisk. Go. You were so emotional when you saw the cup, I know. It looked beautiful. Like the Doomhaus bullshit wore off for a second. Alright, we've got Bear for the oranges, Alkirion for the oranges, Augur for the greens, Polar for the greens, 12.
But what about Asterix
Tee-hee-hee. Don't mention French things. 12 for the oranges, Trim for the greens, Razor for the oranges, Cardi for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, 6-4 for the greens, good afternoon, Dougie for the greens, Azzy for the oranges, Siddles for the oranges, Monrock for the oranges, Cats, welcome to the stream, for the greens, Lundios, welcome to the stream, for the greens, and Tag Slack for the oranges. Look at this, everybody. 2 things. Straight after a major competition, like the Worm Olympics or Eurovision or whatever, and early in a new playthrough, that's when you show up for marbles, right? Because people seem to have this reset, and there's always a lull before a playthrough spikes back up again. Therefore, if you need points for final week, this is the time to do it. Shaggy Dan, I got you in as well. First person to pick up the go. This is where you start farming your points, because there's only 18 marbles. There was like 30 in the Worm Olympics. Right, we've got Bear, Alkirion, Augur, Polar, 12, Trim, Razor, Cardi, Easy Green, 6-4, Dougie, Azzy, Siddles, Mindrake, Cats, Lundios, Tagslack, and Shaggy Dan. 8 oranges and 10 greens. Augur says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The level is Cosmic Chaos. Was it 18 or 17? 18 marbles into the race. First person, no, I've already done that. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Right, oranges, let's have this. This is about as fair as we can hope for it to be. They've got 2 more than us. We need to stop this green sweep. I don't know whether to start putting final week qualification stuff on the leaderboard, because that would spam the leaderboard, right? The level is Cosmic Chaos. Easy Green is the record holder. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Exclamation mark BO, says Mindra. I think he's trying to stop Trim from smelling as bad as he does currently. Radware unlucky. Gonna have to just pray for the greens. Trim and Augur in the lead as we speak. Very green so far, but Mindrate's among this front. Come on, Mindrate. Get him. Snap him up. Do some Mindrate stuff. Trim's gone right. Mindrate and Easy Green left. Easy Green could go for back-to-back today. Mindrate very much in the lead right now. 6-4's got the overtake. It's hard to know on this obstacle. Looks like 6-4. Oh, there we go, because their names fell off. Mindrate's going for the straight shot. Easy Green right behind. Shaggy Dan's here as well. Bear. Mindrate gets the slam. Mindrate, I'm fearing an Easy Green victory. Very tight at the back. Oh, Easy Green's fallen behind. Mindrate might be able to take advantage of this. Okay, 12 in second for the oranges, but Mindrate's hit trouble. Mindrate, go! Faster! 12. Hold all them. 12's holding 3 greens back to try and make this work for Marnrat. And Mindrate's stopped dead. 12-2. Augur's approaching. 12 now in the lead for the oranges. Mindrate in second. Oranges first and second. Let me just mute these ads. What's 12 doing? I fucking tabbed out for a split second that he stopped on the spot. Right, Mindrate's up. Augur's right behind. Mindrate and Tag Slack. Shaggy Dan's approaching. Roger that, Radwa. It's all good. Come on. Don't let Trim round. Don't let Trim round. Mindrate's fallen behind. It's Trim and Augur again. Mindrate gets the overtake at the last second. He's slowing himself down. He's hitting every obstacle. Mindrate. Did Augur just beat? That's tight. I'm not celebrating shit until we see the leaderboard. Please. If we have a tie, then Mindrate and Augur need to go into a playoff. Don't do this to me, game. We need the orange points. Yeah, the leaderboard switched, didn't it? Please don't be a tie. Okay, it says Mindrate's won. Oh, no, yes. Oh, for a second it looked like it. We're alright. Mindrate then, for the oranges, gets the person of the century of the day. Augur says fake news. Mindrate gets the 118th point for the oranges. Fucking hell, it shows I've still got all my editing software open and stuff. Shit. Easy Green, the crown comes off. Mindrate, congratulations, the crown goes on. That's what we want to see. That is then Sorry, I had to dig all the way into the offline to find Mindrate. That is Mindrate's 6th person of the century of the day of the year. He only just managed to sneak a win in above Augur. It was something to do with the thing in the middle, right? Where you bounce off it and roll into the other stuff. Lovely. Oranges, congratulations. We need more of this. A lot more of this. While the greens are all snoozing and playing with their bumholes, this is the time. That's legit, says Augur. Right. For those who haven't seen it, I used to have like a list of things to read out at the end of a stream to make sure that I didn't waffle on for too long. Have I still got that list somewhere? Best of, by the way, is in Discord if you haven't seen the Best of June. Make sure you follow everybody in the description of that. Sorry, I'm talking twice. Nobody's been live and streaming at this time lately. Right, where's this? I've got the list. Okay. Are we ready? Brace yourself. Somebody think of a final word before I start flapping, because I'm going to do this fast. Congratulations to Mindrate, was person of the century of the day. Good work. The team scores 165 to 118. Lovely. If you'd like to compete in marbles, there'll be another marbles tomorrow. Mindrat, congratulations. Scores in the pins if you'd like to keep up on who has what and who is winning. Lovely. Not a bad stream. I think we managed to get a good fair amount of stuff done, and we've got a goal for tomorrow because we're going to go back into the fucking wet cave and use our new rebreather to get us further than we've ever done before. Thank you all for the support, the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for more of the forest. If you stay on the platform, keep an eye out for people that might be live right now, but if not, the final word from Augur is this. Easy Green, Shaggy Dan, Mindride, 12, Polar, Augur. Oh, I need to do the prediction. Bally. I nearly finished it then. Right, prediction states the 2 people on Team 2, led by Polar with 10 grand, lost out to the 5 on Team 1, led by Radware. Yeah, man. Radware and Team 1, congratulations. But I'm getting out of here. The final word from Augur is this. Stupid game. What, the forest of marbles? Oh, shit.
Das Dingo.